Hello once again, everybody. We're gonna be doing, well, you know the drill at this point. We got the Methus today. I'm gonna say what I do at every video. The Methus is pretty fun. I enjoy the Methus, but at this point this should surprise absolutely nobody. I enjoy probably every suit in the game. I think they're all pretty fun. There's a handful that I don't think are great, like a level 1 gym. A level 1 gym is terrible, but I digress. Methus is cool. It has these charging beam pistols, so you can fire them quick, uncharged. They do decent well, they can stack decent damage. Charged up, they do a burst fire like that, and I believe it's stun on each hit. Yes, that sounds about right. So each individual shot will stun when you're firing them from a charged state. You have to stack shots to stun if you're charging them unshot, or if you're shooting them uncharged. That was a sentence. In addition, on the backs, wow, my ability to speak is awful today. On the back, you can see it's got those twin bazookas, which, of course, stun, because that's just how bazookas work. Ideally, it does have balancers. It has 2 melee swings, and it's also got, I almost forgot, I never use it, so I forget it has it, but it does have a flash grenade that it can throw out. Again, I never use it. Got knocked down there by the Zaku 4, I think is? Zaku 4, yeah. Another really fun suit. I don't remember if I've shown it off on the channel, but I gotta get myself a good recording of that, because the Zaku 4 is cool. I like it. I've seen someone say it's a support that plays like a raid. Maybe I agree with that statement. It's a very cool mobile suit. I'll show it off one of these days if I haven't already. But back to the Methus. There you can see the uncharged shots. You can see it. They don't do bad damage per shot. It's not like a huge amount, but you can fire them in quick succession, so you can really stack damage really well even doing that. Yeah, we're gonna lay into, I think those were charged. I wasn't paying enough attention to it. Yeah, those were charged because it's stunned. And you can, the lay on that was a little bit weird. That was a little bit weird to look at, but, yeah, you can see you can follow up pretty well with a lot of the different weapons, or with one of the other weapons, too, so you can hit with the one, switch to the other. I don't quite remember the ready-up time on the bazookas, so I don't quite remember which of the two is better to lead with. And, of course, we got down there from a couple machine gun shots. That's what happens when you're low HP. Machine guns are great for that, by the way. If you're using a mobile suit that has machine guns, just use it for quick follow-ups on low HP targets. It's really good at just, you know, suppression, mopping up, stuff like that. I think there is a definite role for machine guns. I've actually taken out the gym ground type with the 100mm machine gun for that particular role and done really, really well with it. So, a lot of people typically run that one with, I think it's the bazooka. Yeah, the bazooka it can carry. I pretty much just use the 100mm machine gun because I like it. It's one of my favorite weapons. I think it looks cool. But we are up here, sticking our nose out a little bit. We're probably about to suffer for it. Thankfully, since we do have a dodge roll, we can reposition just a little bit. Got caught in the airstrike, though, so that's actually not as bad as it could have been. I kind of expected that to be a lot worse. So, we're still around, we're still fighting. We're kind of in a bit of a spot here where we need allies to push up a little bit so that we can do some better damage. You see we got the kill there. That was actually good damage. I think that's a decent showing of the kind of damage the bazookas do, because he still had a good chunk of health left, and, well, then he didn't. So that's pretty awesome. We got the Zaku 4 right in front of us. This can potentially be dangerous, because it does have advantage. That was that. Well, that was sad. I was about to say, here we can see that since it has transformation, you can do some nice maneuvers to get into position, and then, well, we failed to get into position, so that was sad. But we're gonna see the uncharged shots doing what the uncharged shots do best of taking care of enemies that we've already done a whole lot of damage to. And right there, you can see how much damage we can get stacked when all those hits land from a charge shot. We got taken out by the Zaku 4 again, though, as the Zaku 4 is wont to do. I really gotta show you guys that one. The Zaku 4 is fantastic. So, we are currently down. We're going to... Oh, I guess that's the only place. I would rather be spawning up at A, since my team is kind of closer to that, A or C, but we don't have those. Looks like we're gonna... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, it looks like we're gonna wait till we've got number 3 readied up, but we're not. We're spawning in. We're waiting for... What is everybody else doing? There they go. Okay. So we've got 3 and 4 linked up with us now. I guess we're going to try and create a defensive line, looks like. We've got at least 3, 4... Yeah, so we're currently pretty outnumbered here. One's going to be spawning in pretty soon and we'll be back at full force, but right now is really a position. If you look at the scores, we're down and time's running low. So is there time to make this up? Absolutely. We actually just did. But this is a time for us to try and secure a better lead. Looks like things are starting to clash, though, so we should be able to get some good damage out now, get some good kills in. You can see me failing to do anything good with the flash grenade there, which is, you know, why I don't really use that too much. Using the flight there to get behind enemy positions. Not doing too much work with it, unfortunately, but we at least broke the enemy line. So, they could have gone a lot better. We could have, you know, not landed right next to the enemy, instead gone behind the buildings. Probably would have been a better call, because we had the 2 enemies right there already that just, you know, picked us off once we dropped. But we have managed to secure a lead, so that's good. And there's, you know, less than a minute left in the match. We are going to get to spawn back in and hopefully do some good work. We're going to have to see. I would hope that at this point, the team softened up quite a few targets that we can then move in. Well, I guess soften up in this case means actually finished off, since those guys just spawned in. Wow, that's a good hit there from number 5. I think that's the... Mass Production Double Zeta. He got his charge shot, hit 2 guys right there. That was fantastic for him. Somebody else took out the Zaku 4. Nice. I got a couple of hits on it, at least. I don't think we're going to be able to do much against this guy here, especially since he landed a good stun shot there. Oh, wow. Stunned him, though. That's a shocker. But yeah, he smartly rolled out of the way and prevented a last-minute death there. But we still managed to make enough in the last couple moments to secure a victory anyway, so... Wish we could have gotten it, but that's fine. You can see our, I don't remember the name of that suit, unfortunately. What was it called? I don't remember, it's fine. That might be the Hama Hama, actually. I gotta double check that one. But he did really good there. He scored better than everyone else there. That's fantastic. But yeah, that's the Methus. Methus is cool. I will have to bring it back around again at some point. Like, you know, everything else, honestly. You'll probably see a lot of these suits repeat multiple times. I should throw some different colors on some of them, too, to just mix things up a bit. But that will do it for today. I can't wait to show you what we've got next time.